What's up, ladies and gentlemen, back again with another video, and today we're going to be doing a movie review on Alarum, starring Scott Eastwood, Sylvester Stallone, Willa Fitzgerald, and Mike Colter. This film was written by Alexander Vesha and directed by Michael Polish, and it was filmed in Oxford, Ohio. Now, this is an action spy thriller. The movie starts off with Scott Eastwood's character and Willa Fitzgerald's character fighting each other off, trying to kill each other, and then you fast forward 5 years later, and next minute they're off the grid and married to one another, and then some sort of airplane accident happens, and then it leads up to this thing where a bunch of government officials and government spies are trying to look for this hard drive. Keep in mind, we don't know what's on the hard drive, but that becomes the central plot of the movie, of them, the people in the film trying to get a hold of the hard drive and whatnot. So, you end up having a number of action sequences on here. Scott Eastwood really carries the film, as he is the main lead of the film. And then you have Willa Fitzgerald, who's pretty much doing all like the Black Widow martial arts style fight scenes, with the flips and kicks and arm bars and all that stuff that you seen Scarlett Johansson do when she was playing Black Widow. Basically that's what you see in this film when it comes to Willa Fitzgerald doing her martial arts fight sequences in the film. Now, they do have Sylvester Stallone in this movie, but he's not doing anything the first half of the film. They just have him... The first half of the film, they just got Stallone sitting around, doing nothing, and just answering phone calls. He really doesn't start getting involved in the action sequences in the film until, like, maybe the second half of the film. So, Sylvester Stallone isn't given much to do in this film. Like I said, they just have him, sitting around and, doing nothing and just picking up the phone every now and then, asking for updates and whatnot. But yeah, he really doesn't get involved in the action until, the second half of the film. And keep in mind, even though this is an action spy thriller, it is not it's no Expendables. And it is no Rambo, It's a mixture of, action and drama and plot points and whatnot. It has a nice, I guess, opening orchestrated score with the red silhouette and whatnot. I thought that was real creative. When they did the action sequences, they kind of went with this whole techno music vibe for it, and They kept playing that score every time the fight sequences were taking place in the film. Now, this movie also leaves room for a sequel. So I don't know. Maybe they're trying to turn this thing into its own little franchise, much like Sylvester Stallone did with the Escape Plan films, which I went to the theaters to go see the first one way back, I believe in 2013, 2014, whenever it was released. I know the following sequels were like direct to video and whatnot, but this film right here, Alarm, was given a limited theatrical release. When it came out, you were able to either go see it in theaters or watch it on demand. Watch it or buy it on demand. But when I found out it was going to be available in my area, I wanted to go watch it on the big screen because I like that, movie cinematic experience, rather than, buying it off of like Fandango at home and just watching it in the house. I want to see it on the big screen. So I went and purchased a ticket, and me and a friend went to go see it. And, and this is basically my thoughts on the film. It's a decent action movie, but like I said, it's no Expendables. It's no John Rambo. It's not that type of over the top action and whatnot. It's a mixture of plot points, action and drama and whatnot. And in the end, it's, you know, like I said, it leaves a room up for a sequel, but it's a decent watch. It's not necessarily a good movie, but it's not a bad movie at all. I'd say it's average at best, you know. And like I said, they really didn't have that much for Sylvester Stallone to do in this film. He really didn't get involved in the action sequences until like the second half, you know. But judging by how they're teasing for the sequel, it looks like they're going to bring him back for the sequel along with Willa Fitzgerald and Scott Eastwood for this, you know, this little franchise they're trying to put together with, judging by how this film ended, you know. But did you guys see this movie? Did you guys go to the movie theaters to go watch this like I did, or did you guys buy or rent it on demand on a streaming service like Fandango at home or wherever it was available? Let me know. Comment below. Did you guys like this movie? Did you guys hate this movie? Or are you guys somewhere in between where you kind of feel indifferent, where it's like, okay, this movie was okay, but it's not like the best action movie or the best spy thriller ever. You know, it certainly isn't up there with all those other films, you know, but it's a decent watch. It's an okay movie. You know, do I recommend it to you? Well, I'd probably recommend this movie to you maybe if you're, you know, a fan of Scott Eastwood, or, you know, Sylvester Stallone. But there's really no, you know, there's really no good guys or bad guys in this film. It's not like how the trailer portrayed it. You know, in the trailer it portrayed where, you know, Scott Eastwood character is kind of caught up in a bind. He ends up calling Stallone up for help, and then, you know, they end up teaming up together. When you watch the film, it doesn't play out like that at all. Not like how the trailer did it. You know, in fact, Stallone's character is actually sent to you know, go after Scott Eastwood's character and whatnot, and then, you know, you see all these other plot points and all this other stuff come together. But I don't want to spoil too much for you. Eventually they're gonna, you know, put this on a streaming service like Tubi or something. You know, you end up watching it for free. But if you're, you know, if you're a big fan of, you know, Hollywood heavyweights like Sylvester Stallone, or, you know, guys like Scott Eastwood, or you got a thing for Willa Fitzgerald, you're probably gonna, you know, add this to your watch list and see if you like it or not. But these are my thoughts on it. I want to hear yours. You know, like I said, did you guys like this movie? Did you guys hate this movie? Let me know, comment below. And if you want to see other movie reviews, I got a whole catalog you can check out here on the channel, as well as other tons of videos, such as unboxing videos, DVD rehaul videos, and other YouTube vlogs. So if you want to see more content like this, make sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys around for the next video. Have a good day now. Peace.